like that. You could be competing for 10 years and you're still gonna feel like that. That doesn't go away, right, man?
I was just in the mirror the other night going, damn, I'm really liking how I'm looking at. I'm like, I said it out loud to myself, I'm literally just getting started at 41 years old. Like it's never ending. It's never ending. So what you've done in 16 weeks, 20 weeks, however long it's been, is amazing, and you're always gonna have fun. You're gonna feel great on Saturday and look at your pictures and be like, damn, why did I? Fuck. What? Yeah. And you're gonna be critiquing yourself and we can review it. Yeah. But you're gonna do the best you can and stand up there and be proud, and then we, take it to the next level, whatever you want to do.
Well, I'm so impressed. I'm not just saying that. I'm so impressed with your posing. It's incredible. Thank you.
Well, on day one, it's like, all right, we got our work cut out for you, but
no. Can I just tell you, I left that first session and burst into tears.
Okay.
Like I cannot do this. This is why. What are you thinking? Like I had not a clue. I was a mess, and I pulled myself together and practiced.
Love it.
Yeah. Had my little pity party, and then went on with my life.
Well, listen, it's going to be difficult, right?
That was a bad day.
Some people never do it because of that, and you're like, no, I'm gonna step over it, and I'm gonna get my shit together because I'm committed. And people never get to that point, man. So. That's why I'm a little emotional, and I love seeing everything come together. And then on Saturday, I'm gonna be like a fucking basket case.
You and me both.
because it's awesome. It's awesome. It's good stuff.
God, it's been so much fun. It's not nearly the food part wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I had visions of just not eating and starving. I was never starving.
Old school.
Yeah.
You used to be like, all right, we're eating chicken out of a can.
Yep.
Actually,
She was telling me about her tuna
with the peanut butter to make it go down because I couldn't even choke the tuna down anymore.
Hey, did you win
looking at her peak week.
Did you win your damn world cup?
Of course I did.
All right.
But I didn't win the world by eating tuna and peanut butter. No. I ate the world by eating like you guys are eating now, more flexibility. Yeah. But I won my pro card.
And you took third.
And I took third and fourth in the world eating that.
I was doing great back in the mix. It's been about 6, 7, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, probably like 6.5 months, and I'm back full swing after my bicep, and my nutrition is good. I'm eating food, burning fat, cycling's helping out with everything, and I was 203 this morning. I'm still probably like 7 pounds off where I want to be. That's like 195. But the picture, I was happy with how I looked, so I put it up, and somebody commented about, looks like I'm back on the sauce. I appreciate the admiration because I haven't got called out for steroids in quite some time. So it feels good that I have the look of somebody who would be taking sauce, as he quoted it. But
you ever sauced?
I've never sauced. I have never sauced. I never saw the need for it, and I started doing well in natural bodybuilding in WNBF, INBF, NGA originally. So, will I ever? Maybe. If I get to a point now where my testosterone, drops, and that's usually what happens, and I'm of age and I feel like I need it, I would consider it. So.
Would you, if you did take steroids, would you compete with someone, or
sure?
Yeah,
I would love to. Actually, I would love to go into NPC as a 50-year-old or 45-year-old and be like, let's fucking go, man. Like, why not, right? I mean, I've been waiting to do it my whole life. Not waiting, but hey, now, I don't know if my wife would appreciate if I ever take steroids. Would you? Ever at an age where I needed
well, if you were like in your 50s and 60s and you went to the doctor and you had a really low
what about
test.
45?
If you had a really low test and it was through doctors, then yeah, I mean, it's more important to have health than.
What was the documentary you saw with the benefits of it?
Well, there's a lot of benefits to taking testosterone.
What was the defense? It was definitely a one-sided documentary, but
it's like the fountain of youth. It keeps you younger.
Yeah, but for what other reasons? I know.
It keeps you younger.
What was the name of the documentary? Do you know?
I don't remember. It was on Netflix. But I would honestly rather you go see a holistic doctor and do all the precursors and not take the actual steroid. You could try that first before you go and get testosterone. Because the problem is once you start taking test, your body stops producing it, and that can cause a whole bunch of problems. So you go to a doctor that gives you the precursors that force your body to make them naturally on yourself, and that's what Ina does. That's what I had to do when I had all my hormone issues. I didn't take hormones, but I took everything to make my body start producing them again. So I think I would say do that plan first.
You can't always avoid it. So you do the best that you can, and that's why I stress so much this day, because I want everything. I don't want to come in tomorrow and have to do anything. Unless I really, like, there's certain things I have to do tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't want to have to do any of this. The first year we did the show, we were inexperienced, right? So we didn't know what we were doing, and we were literally still putting plaques on in between prejudging to the night show last year. It was, the first year, it was tough, but you learn from it, right? And now we pre-do everything, so the morning we come in, the only responsibility we have is to check athletes in and make sure they're in their right height classes. So I'm also going to move these in order of the classes.
Of course. I'm fucking
They're
happy
beautiful.
with these, man.
They're
I'm
so
really happy with
beautiful.
the way they came out.
Yeah.
Like, we
They're
just
so
redid everything this year.
Even the medals are different.
The rebrand, man.
That's it. But this is our way, right? Like, we took over a show that was already in existence, and we just kept the name for ease of marketing purposes. But if we're gonna keep it as ours, then let's
It's got to be ours.
let's make it ours, man.
Yeah. Tighten it up.
You know, hold it from here, right?
You can, but there's only so much fingers can do.
No, I mean,
That's what she said.
that's what she said, J-Rock.
This stuff will legitimately stain. Stain.
What will it do?
It'll stain!
Legitimately, Quinn?
Not
or
just
are you
like-
just speaking in like figurative?
No, legitimately stain.
Okay.
Like, seriously.
I wasn't sure if you were
It'll
just making
stain.
a metaphor or.
No, it's not an analogy. It's not.
So an athlete didn't really fail the poly, but he had a technical issue with the poly. So he answered truthfully to something, but not really. So let me preference that. He took something with medical need through a doctor 2 years ago, and it was a diuretic. So when they said, have you ever taken any diuretics? He said yes, and that failed him. But this specific diuretic is not part of the banned substance list, first off, and any diuretics that they say can, have you taken it in the past 2 or 3 months? They didn't ask them the poly, but on the banned substance list it says 2 to 3 months. He took it 2 years ago. So he technically failed the polygraph. Now it's up to me to reach out to the organization and say, can this guy compete or not? Because it's a technicality. It was 2 years ago, and technically, if you read the banned substance list, he's fine. That's where it gets a little weird. And this guy's really stressing out, and I feel really bad for him stressing out. But I told him he'll be fine. He can compete tomorrow. Now I just gotta clear it.
You should
You
be
know,
good.
as a promoter, you have the authority to say yay or nay with pass or fails too, because some people, like, are not taking anything, but they get so worked up and nervous that they answer and they fail, or they're questionable. And as a promoter, you have to make that judgment call if you think they're really truthful or not. So this guy, I mean, he just sent me 4 emails with the item, when he took it, the banned substance list. Like, he's really crossing his T's and dotting his I's. So I can make that judgment call, but I'd rather it come from Bob and Tina, just to make sure. But talk about stress the night before your show, right? Poor guy. So I'll say,
Should I be freaking out as I mentioned this during prep? He just emailed me because he did talk to me about it.
yeah, no, I think he's fine because it's not on the banned substance list. Whatever item
Can you
you
give
took.
me a call when you have a moment? What do I do?
Yeah, no, I've been in contact with him since that, because he said he DM'd you, but me and him have been emailing back and forth.
Media, believe it or not.
No, I have it taken care of. I just have to, I'm going to actually call Bob up and see if he can read through this email.
Bob up.
Call Bob Bell.
Oh, Bob up.
Call Bob
Oh,
up.
I didn't know if that was like a new character in the movie.
Or I'll
here.
text him
Like
and
Bob
say,
up.
can you please, like, this is important.
Yo,
can
Bob
you
up.
see this? Okay, bye. Gotta take this home.
Where am I meeting you back up? Can you believe we're done? It's 4 o'clock.
I got to come back to the studio.
Can you
to do
believe
more
it?
Sessions.
Can you believe it?
No.
Yo.
Getting snacks.